On the 4th of January 2022, when the world was just ushered into a new year, a team of policemen from Nigeria's capital, Abuja, invaded Magodo, a private residential estate in Koshofe local government area of Lagos State. They came under the direct order of the Inspector General of Police, Usman Alkahi Baba, through the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation. The team and some members of the Shangisha Landlords Association were at the estate to enforce a court order on the Magodo land dispute. Houses and business premises were either locked or marked, declaring the possession of the property by the order of the court. Protest by surprised and embarrassed residents of Magodo, carrying placards demanding intervention by the Lagos State government, ensued. There was commotion, fear, tension and perplexity as residents of Magodo expressed fears over the brazen act by the policemen and the aggrieved landlords.
Normally when police follow bailiffs to take possession of properties, after they take possession, they are supposed to leave. But after that day, we discovered that the police did not go anywhere. As I speak with you, there are more than 50 policemen camped, fully armed anti-riot policemen, camped inside the police post that we built. We built that police post. We still maintain it. And they came there. That's their base camp. Base camp to do what? We don't know. That's why we have come out to protest. One, because the presence of the police in an area where there is no violence, no kidnapping, nothing, no robbery. How can we bring 50 armed policemen that are supposed to be in Sambisa Forest, that are supposed to be in Zamfara, that are supposed to be on the highways all over Nigeria, to forestall kidnapping? You brought them into this estate. Have they been here? That is one of the reasons why we have to stay the second one. Second thing is that nothing has happened politically, and we are not comfortable at all. That's why we have come out to stage the second protest, and we intend to continue till the police are removed from our estate.
The presence of the policemen in the estate was the culmination of a 38-year land dispute between the Shangisha Landlords Association and the Lagos State government. The residents of the estate claim that they are not parties to the dispute, as they are legitimate residents and landlords in Magodo who bought their properties directly and legitimately from the Lagos State government.
The judgment that was given by Supreme Court in 2012 does not affect us. It was a dispute between Lagos State government and Adeiga and others. So how does it concern us? The judgment is very clear. Give these people 549 plots. How does it concern us? Lagos State has not given them. They should have taken Lagos State government to court to compel them not to physically enter the estate and resort to self-help.
Somebody cannot take a judgment. You don't have a proper paper. Why are we doing jungle justice in this country, for God's sake? You say you have a judgment. Where is the paper that backing it up? You cannot produce it to anybody, and you are now coming with police, using police on civilians, and this is unfair. We are ready. It's time to go to war with them, for real. It's not fair. They don't do things like this. You have a judgment that you don't have a paper to back it up. You have a judgment that you don't have a land survey to back it up. And we're asking you, you cannot produce any paper. You are using police to bamboozle us.
As soon as the protest was over, we thought that everything was in place, until we suddenly saw another set of policemen come into the estate, looking very fierce, with all sorts of weapons. The next thing I heard was that they had visited my house, and they came in there, and then he called me. Somebody there called me to say that my boy was being taken away and that he was detained. And I asked why. They said they don't know that they've been visiting every property and sealing up every property. They started from Abdul Qadri, and they as much as sealed up properties that people were inside.
There was an early attempt in December 2021 by the Shangisha landlords to reclaim the properties, prompting intervention by the police. In the latest episode in the land dispute drama, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who also visited Magodo, to call for calm and restore confidence of residents in the process. On getting to the location of the protest to address the protesting residents, a melodrama ensued between the governor and a chief superintendent of police who led the contingent.
I'm Bibola Oyewole, the chief secretary of police.
Where is your base?
I'm from Abuja, sir.
So you are not in Lagos State?
I'm not in Lagos. We made this place our base for the purpose of this operation.
What is the operation?
The operation is all about executing the Supreme Court judgment that has to do with Magodo.
Okay, so do you have a copy of the Supreme Court?
I don't have it at hand here, but it's been given to them ever before now.
No.
It's been given to the residents ever before now.
No, the court order is not resident with the government. So the government has been given.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So whatever court order you are talking, which you are not even competent to know, which you don't even know anything about, is not to the residents. It's a case between the supposed people and Lagos State government.
Thank you,
So it has nothing to do with the residents of the state. Please, can you call your superior in Abuja that you need to deactivate and need to leave Lagos now? Please. Can you call your superior in Abuja and tell them that the governor is here and I'm the chief security officer and that you don't have any business to be in my state right now and that I want you to disengage forthwith from here?
Thank you very much, sir. Your Excellency, sir. I'm not here on my own orders.
That's why I'm asking you to make a phone call and tell them, your superior, that I'm here standing in front of you. Make that phone call.
Thank you, sir. I'm here on instruction of this Inspector of Police to the AGF, sir. And that is why I'm here. I'm too small or too low to call them. Your Excellency, sir, with due respect, sir, you can call them directly, sir. So that they will ask us to leave.
So Inspector here also ask you to come.
I'm here on instruction of Inspector General of Police to the AGF. Attorney General of Defense.
I have spoken to the Attorney General at this moment,
okay.
So he's not aware that you are here.
But we're expecting the call that we should disengage.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Yes, sir.
Because when I make the phone call, it will be tougher. If you can call and say that the governor is here in front of you, what should you do?
It is not my duty to call because I'm too low to do that, sir. Okay. If you call...
So where are your men?
My men are here. They are all over the estate.
How many men do you have here?
I have several of them, sir.
No, what number?
I cannot precisely tell you the number.
I think it just shows the case of lawlessness in our country. And you can see the engagement between the #1 Chief Security Officer of Lagos State in the person of the governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, with a so-called superintendent of police engaging the governor in that manner in Lagos State. And when law and order breaks down, I mean, people will not blame the governor. You came all the way from Abuja. Where is your court judgment that you want to come and use to process properties in Lagos? You cannot show it to the governor. The governor asks you, how many men do you have on ground? You say because of security reasons, you don't know. You can't say that. And now I just see the Commissioner of Police in Lagos just walked in now. You see, this is how EndSARS started, and it was not nipped in the bud. If you have a case against Lagos State, then you don't take it out on the lawful residents of an estate. The case you claim to have is between some so-called Adeiga family and others versus Lagos State government, not residents of Magodo. This matter started in 1969, if we should put it in perspective. Government did a global acquisition of lands in Ketu, Magodo, Ogba, and several other places. But because the residents of Magodo deemed it fit to develop their own area, I have been living here for more than 12 years, and we have been contributing money personally to develop our state, including the tiling of the roads, security, making it very habitable. And the Supreme Court says the Lagos State government should allot plots to you not for you to go and forcefully take plots or take possession by yourselves.
Many, including the Southwest Governors Forum, described the incident as embarrassing and a slap on the governor as the chief security officer of the state. The Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, responded accordingly.
Legally, this shouldn't be happening because there was a writ of possession that they tried to obtain from the court that was set aside, and the matter is actually at the Court of Appeal now. The matter is being handled by Wimimo Ogunde and co. So it's actually a bit devastating that while a matter is in the Court of Appeal, people are enforcing a judgment of court. Furthermore, there was also another instance where the police tried to come and do something like this, and there was an injunction obtained. The application for injunction is still pending. And while this thing is pending, we come here and again, people are coming to do something like this. My family lives here, my mothers, my aunties, my uncles have been here for over 20 years. It's painful to come in and see everybody have to do this because we don't even know what to do next, because the people that are coming in to hurt us or harm us are saying they're coming with police force and nobody is accepting that they sent them.
At a meeting summoned by Governor Sanwo-Olu, a truce was reached, which all parts involved promised to adhere to.